and the rich continue to get richer, man. So the Brooklyn Nets just signed Blake Griffin. Um, I just wanted to get your initial reactions to it and see what you think about it.
Well, my initial reaction was that I thought it was kind of random because when I thought about it, I thought they're not going to get any worse and they're not going to get any better, in my honest opinion. Because when I looked at Blake Griffin for the majority of his career, I think of Lob City. That's the first thing that comes to mind. The word is he hasn't dunked in over a year, and much less lobs. And it's just kind of like, okay, so outside of the lobs, what else? Not a great defender, never has been. Not a great rebounder, never has been. Um, he did develop some ball handling abilities, but I don't know necessarily how valuable that is for them. I mean, I think he could set some good screens and maybe this, that, and the other, but I just thought it was so random.
My initial reaction was kind of like, okay, I think that's a good pickup because the Brooklyn Nets do need more bigger bodies, but
Mhm.
like you touched on, it doesn't seem like Blake fits what everybody else thought the Nets probably needed, like more rim protection because he's not really a shot blocker, or like more defense because he's like you said, he hasn't been the best defender on on his teams, but I do think that he can have a positive impact on the team. I feel like he can score the ball, be another person that can put the ball in the basket. I mean, and he's gonna be, I mean, he's gonna be, open a lot because you can't leave Kyrie, you can't leave KD, and you can't leave James Harden. So he's gonna have a lot more open shots than he's probably had his whole career. He probably will, man. So,
I'm sorry, bro.
so
It's just a fact. No, it's just a fact. It's just crazy how the Nets picked up a guy whose best attribute is scoring. It's just like, bro, what are y'all trying to do? Like at this point, like that's almost like the 2013 Grizzlies picking up like Ben Simmons or something. It's like, what, bro? I'm not getting it, man. So we'll have to see what he does. Like if he
yeah,
gets his vertical back because he's actually excited to play again, great. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but this was the most random thing I have seen in a long time. I'm just like, I just didn't get it. But like I said, these comments though, I want to
oh
see a reaction to these comments that I saw.
yeah.
I want to see a reaction. So
Let's see him.
let me show you something real quick, man. These comments are a little reckless in my opinion.
I know.
Titled this presentation "Worthless Ring" because the comments weren't even about Blake Griffin. Actually,
Yeah.
check this out. So
All right,
so
Chris. So preface our viewers right now on what you saw on Instagram.
I got the notification from Sideline Sources. That's what I go to because it's only basketball. It's my preference.
Mhm.
And a lot of followers, so you get a lot of traffic. And I see, oh, Blake Griffin to the Nets. You know me. Oh, what is this? What's going on? And then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to the comments because I was gonna be like, what does everybody else have to say about this? Because I do not know what Blake really brings to this team. So I go and I look at see what do you guys think? Number one comment I see. LMAO. KD got the most help for his third worthless ring. What do you think about that?
Honestly, man, I feel like a lot of people um really disrespect a lot of players for teaming up with other players, and when they win championships they try and discredit them. You know what I mean? Like, and this wasn't even KD's fault, really. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't
Yeah,
choose to get Blake. He didn't like. So when he went to Brooklyn, it was Kyrie. He knew Kyrie. Like, he knew Kyrie was gonna most likely go there because they were in the same free agent class.
yeah.
But he did. I don't think anybody foresaw James Harden.
Quitting on his
Wanting out
team.
of. I would.
Not even
I would
quitting, just being fed up with Houston and
wanting out.
wanting
Yeah,
out.
wanting out of Houston, wanting out of Houston. And I don't think he would have foresaw Blake Griffin like by getting a buyout this season, and then you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
this is
because
really the organization that got these players. You know,
and like I said, I don't even know what Blake really adds. But anyway,
these coming, man.
let's check out this next one. Assembling the Avengers just to be a 36-year-old man. Okay, so this is what I don't like. Y'all guys out here, some of these people out here acting like everything revolves around LeBron. Everybody, like LeBron is in everybody's head all day. Like, what if James Harden just didn't like playing with Houston anymore because he felt that the team genuinely wasn't good enough and he was wasting his time? And then there are teams that have some space or some willingness to disrupt their core to sign him. And, you know, I mean, who in the world wouldn't want to play with Kevin Durant? So, I mean, you got to think about James Harden's choice in all this. Like KD, first of all, like I said, approximately 18 months ago, almost 19 months ago, I just don't think that he foresaw any of this stuff happening. And he was already with the team. So if you want to talk about somebody building the Avengers, go put James Harden. You know, KD is not necessarily the catalyst in all this. Let's see what we got. KD left Golden State to prove himself, only to create another super team. Bro, again, like, I'm going to say it like this. KD, in my opinion, and this is just me, I don't know what KD thinks. I think that he does the part of a competitive nature does want to shut some people up, because I notice he does like to respond to things on Twitter and is not ashamed of it. So I feel like that same place in his brain, this is his way of typing in real life. Like, he's using his actions rather than his words.
The Brooklyn Nets created a super team. I honestly don't even think it's I don't even think it's James Harden, because he got traded there. You know what I mean? Like he wanted out of Houston, and yes, he asked for a trade, but at the end of the day, it's still the Brooklyn Nets and the Houston Rockets that have to make that deal happen.
Yeah. Well, let's check out this next one. All this to beat Joe Ingles. Facts. Facts. This dude is the MVP right here. See, that's who they're not talking about. Joe Ingles over there got the Jazz having the best record in the league right now. You need to fear Joe Ingles with that shot.
Joe Ingles, man.
That slingshot.
Yes, sir. Joe Ingles.
But let's see what we got here. Y'all better trash on KD like y'all be doing LeBron, on God. Okay, so let's break this down. So I assume that when he says trash KD like y'all trash LeBron, I'm assuming he's talking about Kyrie, Kevin Love, and him, and LeBron, Wade, and Bosh. Okay, if you are talking about those two situations, number one, for me, I don't consider Kyrie, Kevin Love, and LeBron to be the same magnitude as, let's just say, the Warriors or anything like that. I think it's a very good team. Like, it was a very good team, but I don't necessarily know if I'll use super team. I just think it was a team with a big three, honestly. And as far as Miami, okay, I feel him a little bit, because during that time, I really did not like LeBron during that time for that very reason. I just thought that it was a little bit too easy. Now, granted, I was younger at the time. I just thought that it was a little bit too much. As far as trash KD, I mean, honestly, all of my contempt towards Kevin Durant has already passed, because it cannot get any worse, in my opinion, than 2016, the next chapter, or whatever he tweeted on the 4th of July too, where I was like enjoying my day. Like, I was ready to have a good day. I was like, oh yeah, man. I don't even know what I was doing at the time. I was just like, because Kobe had retired, and I'm just like, no biggie. I'm just chilling or whatever. And then I didn't really care, because I didn't think the Lakers were going to win anything. So I was just like, all right, cool, ready for a new season. And then I see that. I was like, well, not watching the season. So yeah, I've already trashed KD enough. I don't go on social media and do it, but I definitely was angry at the guy. More angry than I was at LeBron. I'll say that. All right. Why are people acting like this is prime Blake? Y'all, he's not the same player. Stop saying dumb stuff. Like, how much does KD need? He's not the same player. That's true. He's not the same player.
Yeah, he isn't.
He's just not. Like this dude used to like be at the top 5 in the NBA in dunks every season. I mean, he's not. So I
Yeah, he's
mean,
not the
good
same.
point. Good point, sir. We're not going to reveal your name, but great point. You got a nice tie. You got a
Yeah.
very nice tie as well.
Yeah,
Nice
and
suit.
that goes to what we were talking about earlier in the video. Like, we don't know exactly what Blake we're gonna get. You know, we don't know how he's gonna play because some people think that he has lost his step since leaving LA, but some people just think that it was just that he didn't want to be in Detroit, so he didn't really play his best, or he just didn't perform to how he used to perform. So I think that is a valid point, and it will yet to be seen what version of Blake we're gonna get. But I mean, I don't think Blake Griffin moves the needle one way or the other in uh you know in a way where it's like a whole bunch of a difference. You know what I mean? I don't think he's gonna make a super big difference of the outcome, because I still feel like without Blake, they're the favorites to win anyway. So
Yep. And last but not least, LOL, because this thing is a joke. It's a joke. Y'all are crazy, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? I talk about LeBron, this LeBron James. Yeah, man. It's Blake Griffin, bro. Like, half these people wasn't even watching Blake. Y'all don't even know how Blake plays. And I know, because I mean, come on now. Not too many
who
people are
watched
watching.
Detroit? Who
Yeah, come
watched
on, man.
Detroit
Yeah,
play
like,
this season,
bro.
man? Now I seen a few games of Detroit as earlier in the season. Shout out Jeremy Grant. I think he is playing well, but the Detroit Pistons have
Right now.
not been good this season. So
Oh man, and it's like I get
yeah,
Pistons fans watch them, and I'm guessing some fans that just live in the Midwest watch them. But come on, man, the team is not a big market; it's not a media capital. So I'm assuming that not a large portion of people are watching this team. And even if you were, like, you see, if you have been watching, that this is Blake Griffin, and he doesn't necessarily fill in any holes for what the Nets already lack. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching the video. Like the video, comment if you have any sort of fresh ideas or just funny stuff that you've seen. Let us hear it, and just make sure y'all take care of yourself and have a great day.
comment down below. Let us know what you think about Blake Griffin going to the Brooklyn Nets.